A company secretary, Lynn, comes running and says to her boss, Mr. Lou! Mr. Lou! The boss replies, speak softly. Secretary Lynn continues, Mr. Lou, I think I just saw the person you've been searching for over the past 3 years. The boss immediately rises from his chair and asks, really? Where is she? Lynn answers, downstairs in our company, right beside one of the female employees. As the boss heads out, Lynn quickly adds, wait, Mr. Lou, I just saw her with a man, and it looked like he was proposing to her. The boss looks saddened and says, all right, before I leave, let's at least take one look at her. He then walks away. Secretary Lynn hurries after him, calling out, please wait for me, Mr. Lou, don't worry. Look, there she is. At that moment, the man kneels with flowers and says, Yanan, will you marry me? The girl replies, since you are willing to marry me, I will speak openly. The man stands and says, all right, tell me. The girl continues, you once said I could live without a car, a house, or any property, and we might not even be able to hold a wedding banquet. The man says, then what are we waiting for? Let's get our marriage certificate right now. The girl says, wait, you can marry me, but I have one request. The man asks, what is your request? I'll promise you anything. The girl replies, my only request is that you take my mother in with us. If you agree, I'll marry you immediately. Just then, Secretary Lynn whispers to the boss, please look carefully at that girl. Isn't she the one you've been searching for? The boss nods and says, yes, it's her. She forgot me 3 years ago. Meanwhile, the girl goes to wake up a young man sleeping nearby and says, brother? Startled, the boy wakes up, flustered, and says, I'll leave right away. The girl replies, wait a minute, that's not what I meant. I think it's quite cold here. Why are you sleeping outside? The boy answers, I don't have a home. I'm cold, sleepy, and hungry. I haven't eaten in days. I can only stay here for a short while. The girl takes out bread from her wheelchair and says, here, I have some bread. Eat this first to fill your stomach. The boy quickly grabs it and eats hungrily. The girl gently says, eat slowly or you might choke. Be careful, brother. You're strong. Don't waste your youth. Here, I also have 10,000 yuan. Buy some warm clothes and then go to the job market across the street to find work. You can make a living. The boy hesitantly asks, do you think I can really do it? The girl replies, of course you can. Believe in yourself. You can definitely do it. Take this money. The boy says, thank you. The girl smiles and says, it's nothing. I'll go now. Then she leaves with her mother. The boss turns to Secretary Lynn and says, bring the things I prepared for her. Lynn nods. All right, boss. Later, the boy mutters, but then, who will take care of my parents? If I had known earlier, I wouldn't have come. Was this all just a waste of time? He leaves. Soon after, the same man returns to the girl and says, hello, don't you remember me? The girl stands up and says, it's you. The man replies, don't you recall? 3 years ago, you helped a homeless man on the roadside. The girl's eyes widen. So it was you 3 years ago. I never expected that in all these years you would become so successful. A great boss. The man asks, am I doing well enough? Just then, Secretary Lynn arrives. The boss says, Secretary Lynn, you're here. Lynn responds, Mr. Yilu, here's the 1 million yuan you requested. The man takes the bag of money and hands it to the girl, saying, this is 1 million yuan. It's a small gift from me. Please accept it. The girl shakes her head. No, this is far too much. The man insists, please, just accept it. The girl's mother speaks up. This is the good man you've been searching for. The man looks at the girl and says, I will take care of her for the rest of my life. Family and friends, do you support us living together? If you do, please give us your blessings. Thank you.